Thinking about moving here to Highland, California? Listen, whether you're a Southern California native and you're just looking to make a change, or maybe you're looking to relocate here from another area altogether, Highland just might be what you're looking for. But what does life look like here in Highland in 2025? I mean, is this a city you really should take a look at? Well, let's dive into that. So first of all, where exactly is Highland? Well, you're going to find that Highland is nestled up against the San Bernardino Mountains, and as of 2025, the population here in Highland is just over 55,000 people. And because the city does sit right up against the mountains, I mean, you just get some really great views of the mountains, especially in the winter when the snow comes down and sits on the mountains. I mean, it really is quite a view. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time here, my name's Jose and I am your SoCal Realtor. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I, we have helped many people just like you, and we're here and ready to help you with your next move too. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Now, depending on what part of the city that you are looking at, I mean, the home prices here, they can vary. For instance, if we look at the west side of Highland, the current median home price here as of 2025, it's about $450,000. Many of the homes that are here on the west side of Highland, they're built more in like the 1960s, 1970s. Yes, you can find some older homes here, and you'll also find some newer homes. In fact, some much newer homes here in West Highland, but the majority of the homes that are here, I'm going to say the majority of them are going to be built more in like the 60s and 70s. If we look over on the east side of Highland, east of the 210 freeway, you're going to find quite a few newer homes here. In fact, there's still homes being built as of right now, but the median home price here for the east side of Highland, it is a little higher. Right now, you're looking at a median home price of about $640,000. Like I said, it is a little higher, but the median price, so overall for the city of Highland right now, it's about $575,000. When you look at that, you can see that Highland, it definitely offers a more affordable alternative when you compare that to some of the other cities here in the Inland Empire.
I like the sound of that.
There's three generally recognized neighborhoods or areas here in Highland. First of all, you have the two we just talked about, West Highland and East Highland, but there's also North Highland. In North Highland, you're going to find a lot of similarity to West Highland in terms of the age of the homes anyway, because the majority of the homes that are here in North Highland, they're built more like the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s. Now, Highland does not have its own school district. So the students that are here in the city of Highland, they're either going to fall under the Redlands Unified School District or they're going to fall under the San Bernardino Unified School District. And what parts of Highland go where? Boulder Avenue is pretty much right about where the divide is, meaning if you're west of Boulder Avenue, you're going to fall under the San Bernardino School District. If you're east of Boulder Avenue, you're going to fall under the Redlands School District. Another common question I have is there anything to do, or just what kind of amenities does Highland have? First, let me just say, no one's going to mistake Highland for some of the bigger cities like Riverside, Rancho Cucamonga, Temecula. I mean, just meaning, no, there's not as much to do here, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing to do here in Highland. Such as, for instance, you have the Yamava Casino.
Jackpot.
Definitely one of the bigger Indian casinos here in the area. Yes, there is more to do here in Highland than just gamble all your money away. Such as the Highland YMCA, there's the Highland Community Park, there's the dog park at Rancho Park, and I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, feel free to let me know down below. And there's also the Natural Parkland Trail. Not to mention in the downtown area of Highland, they pretty regularly put on different events, such as, like, for instance, every year they have a 4th of July parade. At least in my opinion anyway, I think they do a pretty good job of creating a nice community feel there. And as of 2025, there really has been quite a bit of building and growing here in Highland. And I don't mean just with homes, even though there has been quite a bit of that. But there's also been a lot of businesses and stores and restaurants that are all coming here to Highland. From Costco to Tractor Supply Company to Chipotle to Corky's Restaurant to Verizon. There really has been quite a bit of growth lately here in Highland. When it comes to commuting here in Highland, I mean, having the 210 freeway go right down through the middle of the city, it certainly makes freeway access really convenient. I mean, you're not driving 20 minutes just to get to the freeway. Now, when it comes to public transportation, like the Metrolink, for instance, you don't have that here in Highland. I mean, just being honest with you, it's not here in Highland. But you don't have to go very far for it, though, because if you do go into Redlands, like downtown Redlands there, you do have access for Metrolink there. And same thing in San Bernardino, you have access for the Metrolink there, too. Does all that mean that I'm trying to say that Highland's the perfect city? Everyone needs to come here. It's perfect. No, not at all. Highland is no different than any other city, meaning yes, there are pros, but there are cons too, such as for example, some of the pros are the fact that Highland offers more affordable housing opportunities than some of the other cities here in the Inland Empire. Another, I think I mentioned this one earlier, but sitting up against the San Bernardino Mountains. I mean, you do get some really beautiful views of the mountains, especially in the wintertime when they get covered with snow. It just really is something. Also, I would have to say that Highland offers a pretty solid community vibe here. I talked about this too with all the different events and activities that the city puts up in the downtown area. Of course, some of the cons are the freeway access is pretty convenient, being literally right down through the middle of the city. Of course, though, with the traffic, to be able to get on and off those on-ramps and off-ramps, it can be a little less desirable during rush hour traffic times. And sticking with the whole traffic subject, the public transportation, it definitely is limited. You don't have to go very far to access the Metrolink. But like I said, you're not going to find it here. You have to either go next door to Redlands, go next door to San Bernardino, because if you're looking for that to be right here in Highland, again, you're not going to find it. Of course, with all that said, if you do have any questions, or maybe you are thinking about buying or selling a home, my contact information is below. Feel free to reach out. Otherwise, until then, we'll catch you on the next one.